Welcome back to Ruthless Aggression, the Kashawn story. And boy, do I have an episode for you today. You read the title.
I won't lie to you guys. After winning King of the Ring, I was feeling myself way too much. And you guys are going to see that in this episode. I was really cocky, really overconfident, and let's just say it cost me in more ways than one in this episode. Thankfully, though, it didn't cost me too much, which I'm grateful for. I want you guys to pay real close attention to this match I'm about to have with Albert because, like I said, my confidence was through the roof and I was really, really feeling myself. So, you know what I decided to do? I just decided to make quick work of him. Simple as that. That's all it was, just make quick work of him. After disposing of Albert as easily as I did, I got onto the mic and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna announce that I'm coming for the Undisputed Title. Because I was. I just wish this run I'm about to go on went a little bit better. You see, I started thinking that I was the next big thing. But unfortunately, this is 2002, and there was only one next big thing. You see, Brock and I, we were both gunning for the top spot in the company, and well, I didn't quite understand how big of a ripple effect that my appearance would have. For one, Brock just straight up didn't like me. Two, Vince liked Brock more than he liked me. Three, the only reason why Vince even kept me around was because I was some weird time monkey that fell out of the sky or something. Well, I didn't fall out of the sky. You guys might get that story later because it honestly doesn't make much sense when I think about it myself. But yeah, honestly, a lot of weird things happened during this time, and honestly, what I can tell you is that this match didn't go well for me at all because Brock had a point to prove. I was 5'4", 150 pounds at most. I don't even remember how much I weighed here, but I know it wasn't much. I was like a buck 50. And like, Brock was easily almost a foot taller than me. He had almost 150 pounds on me, just full stop. I had no business in that ring with him. How can I forget to mention the most simple and easiest thing to remember? Brock hits really freaking hard. Oh my god, he hits so freaking hard. And I never want to get hit by him again if I can help it. Yup, you saw that right, ladies and gentlemen. I took my first pinfall loss to Brock Lesnar. And before you ask, yes, the clothesline did briefly knock me out. Not my finest hour. And then my night got a little bit worse when I thought I was facing Chris Benoit, but unfortunately for me and all of all of the people in the back, a certain loudmouth got the title instead. So that changed my entire strategy heading into the next pay-per-view. Don't let my confidence fool you, because on this night I had a rematch with Albert, and despite me making quick work of him the first time I faced off against him, it wasn't quite the same in that rematch. Needless to say, after losing to Brock, my confidence was rattled, and I think the entire roster could easily see that I was off my game and it was their time to see if they could pick me off. As you all can see in this match, I got my ass handed to me and then some. But knowing that I already lost to Brock, I couldn't lose twice, not 2 weeks in a row. So I hung around. Didn't do too well, but I hung around. As you all can see, I struggled getting past someone I destroyed just 2 weeks ago. This was bad because I was rattled, and yeah, I was slowly building momentum, but you're about to see that that momentum gets halted because not only did I mess up in front of the camera, but I did a lot of messing up behind the camera too. You guys need to know that ever since the draft and me just randomly showing up and claiming I was from the future, nobody really believed that story. In fact, a lot of them thought it was straight up bull crap. And well, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them really didn't like me at all, from the top of the card all the way down to the bottom of the card. I was not liked at all. And I'm gonna be honest here, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it really sucked because I was being a bit of an a-hole backstage, from disrespecting Matt and Lita to disrespecting Undertaker. The whole roster really didn't help that I came in and won the Cruiserweight Championship and King of the Ring, and now that I was, on the verge of winning, or well, I had a match for the WWE Undisputed Championship. A lot of people, I just got on the bad side of a lot of people, and well, it didn't really make things easy for me at all going forward in my career. I was despised, I was hated, and I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna see that in this match because Bubba Ray Dudley, who I was teaming with, he had issues with Jericho. That's why, so they just decided to put us in this tag team match together. I don't really know. I don't remember what he had. I think they were just having a match or whatever. It was a small rivalry, but before Jericho just got the title. I want to say Jericho was. I'm not sure why Jericho got the title. I don't really remember, but what I do know is that it was supposed to be a run back between me and Lesnar, but then Vince decided he needed to build up me versus Jericho for the pay-per-view, and well, that's how we got here. So just resolving a bunch of storylines. But I'm gonna be honest here, my pride got in the way of this because I saw it as an opportunity to not only avenge my first loss, but also put Jericho on notice that I'm coming for his title. And I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't me being smart. This was me being young and stupid. I was 21 years old, feeling myself way too much, and you guys are gonna see what happens to me during this match, because it ain't pretty. What you're seeing here is a prime example of why the roster doesn't like me. I didn't tag Bubba in once, and well, he decided that he was going to stand on the top rope and taunt the crowd while I had my first tap out lost. And I'm not going to lie, I was beyond embarrassed, and I was pissed off because a lot of people were laughing at me when I got backstage. And Vince was just disappointed in me. With Vengeance here and my Undisputed Title shot here, I knew I had to win the title to maintain my status as a top guy, and I also had to just make sure I didn't falter in this state, because a pinfall and tap out loss in a build up to a pay-per-view where I had just become king of the ring, it was a bad look for me, and I knew I had to fight like hell if I was going to prove myself now. And I came out the blocks just straight at Jericho. I was not going to let anything stand in my way of winning this title, and I was not going to let Jericho beat me again. I couldn't do it. Not again. With the entire locker room watching in the back because they didn't want me to win. They felt it was way too soon for me. And me being the immature 21-year-old who was disrespectful and very rude, let's just say not everyone was on my side during this. I was already Cruiserweight champion. They didn't think I needed another belt, considering I haven't even defended it yet. And, well, a lot of things happened, but let's just say this did work out for me. And I'm happy it did. Holding that Undisputed title was a wonderful feeling. It's just too bad that the roster was just not on my side at this point. And a lot of things were not going my way. For one, Team Extreme did not like me. Matt, Jeff, and Nita just hated me and my guts. A lot of wrestlers hated my guts, and I didn't really have much respect for anyone, and I didn't earn much respect, but I will say, I didn't care about that at this time. I only cared about myself, which you'll see how that worked out for me in the future.